Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and another marketplace video. I have some journals from Betty Longshore today. I have listed some of her journals before. They are all sold and yay, we have more. So let's look through, and even if you're not interested in purchasing, I think flip throughs, I love a good flip through of a journal because it gives me ideas. It gives me things that I haven't tried that I can say, oh, I like that, and that's something I can do. So hopefully you'll find inspiration in what Betty has made today. If you do want to purchase any of these, you can click the link below. This is my Etsy shop. Go to the section that says Marketplace, and any journals in there are still available. If the section Marketplace does not show up, that means they're already all sold out. These journals sell very quickly in the Marketplace, so if there's one you want, you cannot wait. You have to get it because chances that it'll be sold before you get a chance to buy it are pretty high. So this is an adorable little paper bag that has a little mini journal, not mini, but thin little journal, writing journal in there. But first, let's just look at the beautiful collage on this and how cute. You can pull out, there's a little envelope, you can pull out these little lady images. How cute is that? So cute. And then that kind of protects the little writing journal, and this is just like various papers. Let's see, she's calling it a bag vintage journal. 20 writing surfaces. So it's more just like, I've made ones like this before. They're great for doodling, for writing lists, for something you're not wanting to mess up, but you still want something different than just a Walmart lined paper journal. Like this would be wonderful for recipes and menus for a month. This would be great for shopping lists. And when it's like this, I mean, it is pretty and I enjoy this, but there's nothing, what am I trying to say? There's nothing super fancy that you have to worry about. So, and there's no real cover. So even if you're writing a shopping list, you could rip this out and take it with you and not have to worry about ruining a journal, but yet you still have something extremely unique. So I think this is a wonderful idea that Betty has here, and that is her bag vintage journal. So that is number one. Next, I only have a very small place for filming, so I have to clear everything off or there's not room for the next one. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, I like this. Very vintage, kind of like travel vintage theme. Let's see, what is she saying? A clasp envelope, soft cover journal, 3 signatures, 120 plus writing surfaces. And she embellished it with my Plant a Garden Pack journal cards. Yay. So these are some journal cards from my ephemera pack, Plant a Garden. And she added those in here, so that's really nice. So it's mostly for writing, but look at that coffee dye. So beautiful. And like there's so many different, here's a pocket, different tones too. And I think that's because she dyed either yellow or ivory as well as white. So this is like, I don't know if this was a yellow base or an ivory base, but this was a white base. And you can see the difference, and they look really neat next to each other. So there's a couple little journal cards clipped in here, but overall, it's pretty blank for you to do what you want with, which is really nice. You don't have to worry about coffee dyeing your own paper. You don't have to worry about putting together your own journal. She constructed this very well. It lays open really nice, and it would be so nice to just, you know, you could use these journal cards or just unclip everything and start fresh any way you want it to be. Or if you just prefer writing surfaces and you don't really like a decorated journal, but you want something unique, something handmade, then this would definitely be for you. There's music paper in here. I love the pockets, how you can slip in lists or photographs or notes, or sometimes your journal isn't really available, but you're writing notes and you don't want to forget them and you need to keep them. I've definitely done that recently. And there's that one. So I like this one. Definitely looks like a really, really fun one to work in. So let's set that aside and pull out about the next one.
Oh, nice. I love the red and the strawberries. Very fun and bright and colorful. This looks like it's a repurposed book. It feels Mod Podged, like it's sealed and protected. All right, so this is an altered book. It's inspired by Crafty Irina, 40 pages, front and back. And here we go. Really cute. Love that. So this is an altered book. So she's using some of the main pages. As you can see, she's removed some of them. But she's using some of the main pages of the book as pages. And then she's put over like scrapbook paper and all of that. I think altered books are so fun. I think I've only made like 2 myself. I mean, I've made many where I've repurposed the cover but sewn in my own signatures. But as far as using the actual book pages, I think I've made 2. They were so much fun, and I really want to get to making more. There's only so many hours in a day, and I know all of you know that. So many projects you want to make, so many things you want to do, and the day slips away. I love the colors. They're just so bright and cheery. They're great places for pictures, for journaling. Really nice. I don't know. It just speaks to me. Love it. Okay, there's still more. So, yay, let's get to it. All right, what we got here? This is another, looks like another clasp envelope one. Oh, it's got like a little sewing theme here. Large envelope, soft cover, sewing themed somewhat. So it's a loosely sewing themed journal. I love the graph dyed paper. I don't add enough of that in my journals. It's really nice for writing straight lines, for adding interest. I really like the neutral tones. There's a little journal card. And a little shameless plug for my shop. But since this is sewing themed, but there's not much ephemera in it, remember that there are buy 3, get free shipping in my shop. So if you want this journal, I would also suggest that you look in my ephemera pack section and buy the Stitch in Time kit, because there are 40 images in that are Stitch in Time, that are sewing themed, vintage sewing themed. It would go perfect with this journal. I think it would look amazing. And then you could have little things to decorate it, and buy this, buy that. And there's also, I think, sewing themed words in my shop. Oh, look, that looks like that's hand stitched. How cool is that? And that would get you free shipping. And I don't know about you, but I would prefer to spend my money on an actual item instead of just throwing it away to the postal service. Obviously, it's paying their salaries and allowing us to continue doing what we're doing, but yeah, I'd rather get more for my money. I'm sure you guys would too. So buy 3 items, get free shipping. All right, so this is the sewing themed one. And then I think there's one more in here, one more by her. Oh, how cute. The Tale of Peter Rabbit. It's a little golden book. She's made it. So she's widened the spine, added 2 signatures, some lace. Look at that adorable little rabbit. There's a little button cluster. It has the original back. Altered little golden book, 2-inch spine, 2 signatures. And this is kind of baby themed, she was saying in her note as well. So you could use it for a baby book. You could use it as a baby shower gift. Or, you know, you could just use it for photos of your nieces, nephews, grandkids, kids. Or if you just like children and baby themed things, you could add enough of your own items to it and kind of steer it slightly away from baby. I mean, this says little bundle of joy, hugs, kisses, and all of that. But if you put a big picture or you covered most of those words, you could just do a couple little things like that, and it would just be, you could definitely turn this into a garden type journal, a little critter, you know, bunnies and mice and stuff like that. So cute. Add some little Beatrix Potter images. This looks like an envelope, yep. And you'll be ready to go. Because there's only a few little baby things in it. I love the green dyed paper. I have so much fun making that too. All right, so those are all the ones from Betty. But I do have someone who just sent a single journal, and I'm going to go ahead and show it here at the end of the video because there's just one. And this is from Dawn Dunn. And she just sent me one, and look at how beautiful this is. So I thought I would just tag it onto this video instead of doing a whole video just about it. I want to get it listed for her, but I love this lace, this dusty rose color. It is so pretty. And this image, very vintage looking, very floral. A little pocket there. And this is called Bella Botanicals, 5x8, 50 pages front and back. And, oh, that's my little note. So there's some journal cards in the front, some little fairies, some fabric, little heart paper to journal on. So pretty. Beautiful images, beautiful color scheme. So this will also be in the marketplace. I'm trying to not make the videos, you know, an hour long like I've done before, but on the other hand, I want to make sure that everybody gets their journal up in a fairly decent amount of time. Oh, how that is cute. And everybody gets a chance to see that. They're stamping. That's beautiful. That stenciling. I love that stencil. I don't have it, but I need to get something like it. I've definitely been doing a little more stenciling in my journals, and I really think it adds more than just having coffee dyed paper. I like coffee dyed paper, and I do add it, but I'm trying to add slightly less coffee dyed paper and slightly more either stenciled or something else like that. More book pages, little cute library card pockets. That's pretty. A little flip. So gorgeous. There's the fabric at the end and a big journal card on the back. So this one is from Dawn. All of the other ones were from Betty, and then this one is from Dawn. And I do list the artist name right in the title, so it's easy to tell who made it. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for supporting the marketplace. If you have journals that you would like to consign with me, please message me over on Etsy or on Facebook, and we can discuss the steps of getting them to me and listed in the shop. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. I'll see you all in the next video.